I did CPR on someone for the first time the other day. I am working in the medical ICU and there was a code blue on the floor, and usually when that happens, everyone just kind of runs to the room to see what they can do to help out. By the time I got there, there was already somebody running the code. There were probably 10 or 15 people in the room, and outside the room, people were getting the meds from the code cart. And I am an intern. It's my first time in the MICU. I've never seen a code blue before. And so at first I was just kind of standing on the outside, and then I saw that there was going to be a lot of CPR performed. The Lucas, or one of the automated CPR devices, wouldn't fit on the patient, and so it all had to be manual CPR. And so people were rotating through, and having no other way to contribute, I decided to hop in the CPR line, and usually people rotate out every 2 minutes. I did a total of 3 rounds of CPR, and it is way more exhausting than I thought it would be. The force, the effort, by the end of the 3rd time that I did it, I would do it like every 2 or 3 rounds. I was like legitimately sweating because it is just a lot of effort to put into doing good chest compressions. I didn't really know what to think during this whole process. I was just kind of like, okay, I'm here, I'm gonna help, do what I can. And I think CPR is a lot more violent than people realize. I was like putting like a whole lot of weight over myself to like do good chest compressions, and that causes a lot of trauma to the chest, and you can see like really significant bruising, and the skin starts to abrade, and it's like I didn't expect any of that. I think my takeaway is, you know, there's always a way to be helpful, and it really made me think about how I probably don't even do a good job of counseling people when they're admitted to the hospital of what chest compressions mean, because it's quite violent in like the perspective of like a lot of trauma can be done to the body. And I think when we admit people, we're like, oh, like, do you want to be full code or not? But like having an honest conversation, I think there's a lot of people who would choose not to have chest compressions if they knew genuinely what it entailed. I would encourage anyone if you're in the hospital and there's a code blue, you don't know what to do, get in the CPR line, help out the colleagues, and I think it's an experience I'll never forget.